20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the beast, keep out, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by killer thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Let's go. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So sometimes the best way to defend some of these physical receivers and tight ends is to bring the fight right to them, is to get up, challenge them, contact, dislodge the ball. And now listen, that's easier said than done, but as we just saw, if you can do it, it works wonders.
They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
to Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it can be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
1st and 10. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now it's Williams. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Aubrey's kick is good, and the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
We'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Side by Likely. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Commanders.
Come 19. Cougar 19.
The motion man here is McClure. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he will get into the end zone. Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Washington.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Commanders 7, Cowboys 3. Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
from the 31. Here is second down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
The motion man here is McClure. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Commanders 14, Cowboys 3. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Judy on that one. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Ferguson, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's a handoff to Williams. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Viking, 18. Come 19. Come 19. Take over.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The 8-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Watch him do it.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Hawk 7. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
This one's caught at the floor. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here, it's McLaughlin. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Short one caught by Laporta. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Third and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Here's Bryce Barringer now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Who makes the grab. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To T. Higgins. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Tag! Panther 60! Panther 60! Cougar 19!
They'll try to run for it with Williams. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Double O kick is never told us.
First carry now for Dayton Blue. And not much there. Quick defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's a run, and he's into the end zone. David Blue, touchdown Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To the air now on first and 10. Moving left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Washington. First down. A gain of 5. And the Commanders first down.
79 Bronco. 19 Chuck.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Corey, 70. Ready.
A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And this would set the new standard, a 67-yard attempt. Does he have the distance? Yes, it is good. 1 yard better than Justin Tucker. A new record has been set, a 67-yard field goal. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On the set.
3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Take go.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. They'll look to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 19-9.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield. It's Baker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's quickly out to Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This makes the score. Commanders 21, Cowboys 20.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Arnold Ebiketie working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
He'll look to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It is 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. Man, he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't ready, no Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
First down, it is Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go now.
It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down and 3.
Let's go. 70.
This one complete to Higgins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, here comes Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check, 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 check. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Blue. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Bravo 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Let's go.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Play action. He'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2nd and inches. On 2nd down, here's a run with Carroll. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
The motion man here is McClure. The RPO, that one is complete. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Warrior 70. I got it. Check up.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with them the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set. Viking 18. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The motion man here is McClure. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And there's 24. Cowboys 23. Joshua McCarty to kick off.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 31, Cowboys 23. Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. Will kick it away following the touchdown. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. 18, charge, 18. Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now on second and long. They'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
65, yeah, 65. Cougar 19.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up the throw. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll drop this for Blue. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they find themselves down 8 with less than 2 minutes. You can't act as if this is the final possession of the game. Because remember, if they score a touchdown and they don't convert the 2-point try, they got to have enough time to get the ball back again if they want to give themselves a chance to win this game.
Back to the air one more time. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Here we go. First and goal. They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, Smash. Lion. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. To throw. And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up.
Conversion.
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. The motion man here is McClure. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's second down. him incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 34 yards.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A 49-yard attempt.
This kick is good, and it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a